Yo, it's Guido coming at you with the Tactics Talk. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. I've got a good platoon replay here. A Tier 10 platoon and well, it's a 2-tier battle. It's a 5-10 battle. Now I have to count it because sometimes it's a 4-11. Yes, there are 5 10s in here, and it's X-Ragey as X from the Clan Golb who sent this in, and Later Klaza. I know I'm saying that wrong, but I don't care. We're going to say Later Klaza. Leader Klaza. Later Klaza? Anyway, they are platooned. Tier 10, and he is in his Lewinsky, his Lewandowski, his Big Lebowski, coming on here with a great paint job. And so him and he and Later and he go to the same spot, and he decides, no, probably don't need both of us bumping into each other here, so we'll go around the corner. Now they're a platoon of 2. When he sent this to me, he said, crucial contribution, 12.5 thousand damage, and I said, wow, that's amazing. Well, I got to see this with only 2 guys in the platoon, but we'll get to that later. The WZ sitting there, and X-Rage, Razage, what is it, Rage or Razage? Razgriz. Oh, that's right, I went through this whole thing. That's right, Razgriz. We've seen these guys before. They had another friend with him last time. And he makes a bold move in here and almost gets away with it. And then the 50B is able to get a slightly over-angled side shot. And then another shot. And here comes the 155-55, which is going to spend most of the game shooting our hero when he can. The 50B is doing a bit of bouncing right there. Probably not too happy with the amount of damage he dished out. He did get him once, though. Maybe twice. And we've lost some hit points. So the important part here is while we took what can be a very strong position, we lost a lot of hit points doing it. And unfortunately, the artillery is paying attention to us here. And there's really not a lot of place to go do this. Is this going to happen? Oh, did not happen. Another shot goes in. The Emil bounces. We've bounced 1440. But the team is pushing up and getting aggressive. And this is where this position really is pretty powerful, because it's getting extra shots into these guys. I bet he wishes, look at this, just artillery pounding on him. I bet he wishes he was up there with those fellers up front, be able to do a little bit more damage there in the WZ. And all of a sudden we're down at 259. Down to 259. And this is the part where I thought this replay was actually pretty cool. Sent it to me and said, hey, it's a crucial contribution, 12.5k. Hey man, that's a great reward. I like that. But we're going to start fighting in our tier 10. Look at that shot, just snipped the top. With 259 hit points left. Really just about any tank on the board that's left can take him down with one shot. Very fortunate this guy's not paying attention to him. He's able to sneak one right up underneath, and the WZ comes around the corner and shoots the Patton and not our hero. The artillery is still dropping in here. It's getting crazy. 4502 takes a shot, the WZ, and looks like we're just trying to decide what we're going to do. Who's going to pop out and shoot and give us an opportunity to get in there and get some more damage. There it is. Thank you very much. And this Polish tank drops the big bombs. I want to say it's a 750 Alpha. I'm pretty sure I'm right here. Yes, it is a 750 Alpha. So it's similar to a E100 in that respect, but he's a one-shot. Now, the WZ is worried about people behind him. And there is this little piece of rubble here. And this is an interesting maneuver here. I don't know if he was trying to... Whoa! The 4502 just about pushed his lower plate up enough that the WZ could get a shot. Now, the WZ does reload pretty quickly. So he sneaks one in, lets the 4502 by, keeps on side-scraping. There's more artillery coming in, and the WZ says, I want to... Nope. WZ wanted to take him out. And that would have been a good plan, WZ, but did not work out. Still tracked. The artillery takes out the Patton. And the artillery is obviously over here in this corner. It might even have moved forward a little bit based on the angles that it's coming in. It's possible it's here as well, although that Patton was a little bit further away from the building, and there is kind of an open spot in that building right there. So that was interesting. But we're at 3,423 damage. JT's getting worked on. The enemy has 2 artillery, and our hero platoon is out of artillery. They've all died. Kind of hanging it out here, daring this 263 to take a shot at him. The artillery obliges. The 263 is too focused on the 705 that I don't think he really notices that he might have had some shots there on the near dead. And now we're going to run off into the factory here, which is a good idea. Let's see if we can't avoid that silly artillery, which seems to have followed him across the entire board. Oh, there we go. And down goes the JT. Looks like maybe you were going to try to tuck around and hide there from the artillery and then went forward. Or maybe you just noticed there was 3 guys ganging up on your poor T-30 over here. Alright, can we high roll and just take this guy down? Of course not. We're going to leave 17 hit points on him for a low roll. For a low roll. I wouldn't even have taken a high roll, would it? It would have just taken a decent roll. 251 is very foolish. Pops out, goes down. And we are down to 2 artillery and 2 mediums, it looks like. Yep, a Skoda and a Patton. The Patton's right there, so clearly, well, it might be one of the artillery, but I already know, I looked at it, it's the Skoda attempting to cap. Down goes the Patton, and now the Skoda has probably made a big mistake. Had he come in behind with the rest of his buddies, especially since I believe they're going to find him at full hit points, he may have made the difference in this game, but because there are 2 tanks that are one-shot. The 103 is a 2-shot-ish for the Skoda, and 3 for the 4502, but I think he could have laid a lot more damage down and then run off and reloaded. The 4502 misses. Then there's a shot which appears to be maybe a track. I'm not really sure if there was damage on the Skoda. There may have been. I wasn't paying that close attention. Then a 719, another low roll. Of course, he's got an 846 high roll on the 263 that he did earlier. You'll notice that we're still a platoon of 2. Platoon of 2. And what does crucial contribution take? It takes 12 kills. Whether it's 2 people or 3 people. So can we possibly get to 12? No, we can't. Wait a minute. We can, though. Yes, we can. And I'm sure the more experienced, what would I call it? Medal hunters? I don't know. Achievement seekers? Know exactly what's going to happen right here. They know exactly what's going to happen here. I'm going to speed this up because it's always fun to watch artillery die. I believe the Skoda goes down here pretty quickly. There he goes. So now it's just hunting down artillery. Coming along in here. Oh, there's one of them making a runner. The M103's after him. He actually hit the M103. There goes the other one. He was over there, so yeah, he had repositioned. Down goes that guy. Now we're at 8 kills. 8 kills, but we need 12 for crucial contribution. How's that going to work? Well, here we go. Here we go. Yep, little invite. Little joined by the guy with 3 kills. Here in a minute. That's going to bring us up to 11 kills. So one of those 3 guys, as long as they can stop the Murmansk or whatever his name is from getting the kill. Are we going to do it? Well, we know. We already know. We know it's a crucial. Guy's coming across there. Not really sure why you didn't just poke out there and kill him. That was an interesting decision. I don't think he was going to splash you or kill you with a direct hit. He might have, but I kind of doubt it. Guess you were on a reload though, right? Moving around. Oh, come on. You're taking forever. Kill this Artie. There we go. Maybe there was a discussion between you two. It went to later, Klaza. There it is. Joined the platoon late in the game to farm some medals, but 6,373 damage. Nicely done. And really, for me, the best thing about this game was how well you played after you lost all those hit points. Keeping yourself alive, making some pretty good decisions. A couple times people simply didn't look at you, but you really got followed by artillery the whole game. So with artillery focusing down on you quite a bit, or at least the area you were in, and the fact that you had some bad trades kind of early mid-game, you did a really nice job on the back end of it, and you guys come out with a crucial contribution and 12 of the kills, 12 of the 15 kills. Pretty cool. What am I missing here? 6, 9, 12, 13, 14. Oh, do we have a TK? We must have had a TK. My math is adding up to only 14 kills over there. Interesting. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Thanks for sending in that replay. That was a good one. Awesome camo. I think that's some of the Christmas camo. I think that must be this year's. I don't recognize that, but definitely Christmas camel. Camel. It's a Christmas camel. All right, y'all. We'll see you. Thanks for tuning in.